my little Brushaflies, welcome back to my channel, Brushafly NUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes and I'm the face behind Brushafly NUA. And if you are new, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and if you're not new, hi, welcome back. So today is my 10 worst purchases of 2021. So I did my 10 best purchases of 2021 in my Vlogmas series, but I was meant to put this one in there, but it kind of didn't happen. So I'm gonna do it now because I feel it's good to start the new year knowing what I did and didn't like, and then I can start this year fresh and get through more products and buy new products, and you know what I mean. So I'm just going to dive straight in because I don't want this to be a very long video. It was meant to be vlogmasy, it's not vlogmasy, so you know, let's just do it. Okay, so the first product that I regret buying and is one of my worst purchases, which actually my mum bought for me, kind of. It was my birthday and she gave me birthday money, so I bought an elf. And it is this. So this is the elf Camo CC Cream Camouflage. Yeah, CC cream. It's meant to be colour correcting, full coverage and a natural finish. This is awful. Absolutely awful. Does not suit my skin. I got Fair 120. When I was looking in the shop, they didn't have the biggest range. So I went with the one that I thought looked closest to my skin tone. Obviously with CC creams they don't always tend to have the biggest range because it's a CC cream. You're meant to be able to blend it out and it sort of match up to your skin tone-ish. But this was awful. It looked cakey. It looked powdery. It showed up all my pores, it showed up all my imperfections, it clung to dry patches of skin, and it's meant to be a full coverage and natural finish. There is no way those two words should ever go together. Full coverage tend to be a more full coverage cakey makeup look. Natural finish to me is more of like a BB cream natural finish. This did not do that at all. I would not recommend this. I would not buy it again. I did buy some other things from e.l.f. which I actually really like. Their mascara is really nice. Their Ride or Die lip balm in, I think it's like a cookie flavour. That one's really nice. So you know, there are some things that I do enjoy from e.l.f. and I think e.l.f. are actually a really great brand. So this is not like a dig at them. But this product for me just did not work. And keeping with the whole skin tint CC cream kind of thing, I don't have it anymore because I gave it to my sister and even she couldn't use it, and that is the Revolution skin tint. It's the dewy one. If I have a picture of it I will post it here or here or here. Again, it was the same kind of thing. It just did not suit my skin. It didn't blend out. I tried using a sponge, I tried using a brush, I tried using my fingers. Nothing could make it sit properly on my skin. So that to me is a no-no. I think I have to realise I cannot use a skin tint and I cannot use a CC cream. For me and my skin, they don't sit properly. It literally just looks like I've plastered a load of makeup on my face and I've just let it sit. That's not what I want. So yeah, the e.l.f. one and the Revolution one are pants. I don't like them. If you like them, you do you, that's fantastic, but for me they did not work and I don't like them. Okay, so the next one I also will have to put a picture on the screen because I don't have it anymore, and that is the Revolution and Soph Balms. So she did her like collab round 3 and she had these lip kits. It was like a lip liner and then you would put like a dewy balm over the top. I like the idea, I like the concept, and I pretty much like all the other stuff that was in her collab, but the balms for me were just not very good. The packaging, they were really skinny and the balm was more like a twisty lipstick kind of thing, but it was way too skinny and the formula was way too soft. So when you applied it, it broke really easily. It just sort of mulched in the packaging, which I didn't think was great. if they got slightly too warm in like the heat of the summer, mush. It was awful. So for me, I did not like those. I regret purchasing those because I ended up depotting them into a little tin to use instead of using the nice packaging that they came in. Yes, I used them up as like a lip balm at night, but I did not use them how they were meant to because it just, for me, it did not work. And I think the amount of product you got for the price point and the style of the packaging was just not great. It wasn't good. The next product that I regret buying this year is some Schwarzkopf hair dyes. If I can find any pictures of them, I will post it somewhere. But they're like the really pastel shades. So during the summer holidays, me and my husband decided that my kids could dye their hair a range of colours, but we didn't want anything that would be too harsh on their young hair. So we went for the Schwarzkopf ones because they were sort of wash in, wash out. They did not wash in. They completely washed out. So we applied them how the instructions said. Both my kids have blonde hair. You think it would take because, you know, blonde hair stains easily. But these just did not work at all. They were awful. They didn't leave any sort of colour in the hair. None whatsoever. So we ended up rushing out to buy some other ones. I ended up using a permanent hair dye on their hair, which I didn't want to do, but it was the only way to get the colour to stay. And it was by Schwarzkopf. And although they were better and they worked, again they washed out really quickly. And within the 6 weeks I had dyed their hair twice so they could enjoy their hair colour. So, you know, I don't rate those. I think they're rubbish. I wouldn't buy them again. I would not recommend them. So yeah, they were pants. Okay, so the next one, I'm hoping I still have in my box. And that is this. This is the W7 Ready Set Glow. So as you can see, at the back it has like this gold pigment, and you shake it and it gives you gold swirls. Really pretty. It looks really interesting in there. I could sit here and watch that for hours and relax to that. But when you spray it on your skin, I look like Edward Cullen. I am literally spraying this on my face to look gold. For me, this looked like I tried to paint my face gold with glitter, and it just did not look very good. And there is another one that I have from Revolution, which kind of does the same thing. Where are you? Oh yeah. So this is the Glow Revolution Prime Set Glow. And again, it's that whole, you shake it up, the gold swirly bits swoosh around. Edward Cullen. I am not a sparkly vampire in any way, shape or form. These I really regret buying. I'm not going to use. They will be in a declutter video very soon. So yeah, not my favourite. The next one I regret buying, even though it was really cheap and in the sale, is this Simple Revitalizing Eye Roll-On. So Simple to me are meant to be a very skin kind brand. I put this on my under eyes and it burned. It really stung. It was horrible. But also I don't like the whole rollerball thing, because when I was doing it under my eyes, it was like tugging at the skin, and that is a very sensitive skin area. You don't want to be using anything that's going to tug at the skin, damage the skin, and like age you quicker than you want. So I regret buying this. It's going to be decluttered. I did actually buy two, and I decluttered one earlier in the year, but I kept one thinking, oh, maybe I might try and use it. I won't. Okay, this one. So as a brand, I love Honest Beauty. I love their lipstick. I love their primer. I love their blush. How could I nearly forget that? I love their blush. It's awesome. It's my favourite blush. But this one I regret buying. So this is the Eyeshadow Palette. Now, why it works and it is a good palette in the fact that it's got pigment, I feel very uninspired when I look at this, and I put it in my shop my stash and I haven't picked it up to use it. I literally pick it up, I look at it and I'm like, ugh, I can't be bothered. Like, to me it's just uninspiring. It has nothing that pulls me in. I think if I was more of a natural makeup or neutral makeup kind of girl, maybe I would like it, but I'm very much more colourful, playful. This to me is just not that. And I have created some looks and some people have said to me, oh, I really like your eye look today, it looks really nice, and it was with this palette. But I look at it and I'm so uninspired, which is such a shame because I love the rest of the stuff that I have bought from the brand. It's really, really good. But I don't know, I think when I used it as well, I struggled a little bit. Like, the colour story made me struggle, and using some of the formulas together, like the mattes and the sequiny shimmers, I just really struggled. So yeah, I regret buying this, but I do not regret buying the rest of the products from the brand because I really like the rest of it. Okay, and this one, technically I did not buy it. I bought a ticket to an event and I got a goodie bag. So kind of I bought it, but kind of I didn't. Now, I started to use this and at first I was like, I really, really like this. It's nice and refreshing. But actually it just breaks me out, which is such a shame because it smells nice and it does make my skin feel really refreshed when I spray it on. But all around here, like, I break out all around here anyway. I'm very hormonal. I have my endometriosis. Also, wearing a mask at the moment is not helping. But the other week I wasn't really going out very much. I wasn't wearing my mask very much. My endo was not flared up. And I was putting this on and I was still breaking out. And I couldn't work out why, so I stopped using it and it calmed down. I used it again the other night and I have broken out again completely. So this, for me, I like the smell, I like the idea behind it, I do like the refreshing feeling afterwards, but I don't like the breakouts. They, for me, just, it dampens your day. So yeah, I regret that one. Editing Mercy here. I don't think I actually reached my 10 worst products of 2021 because I forgot to add a brand, and that is Paula's Choice. I will leave my video link down below because I did not get on with Paula's Choice at all for my skin. It just didn't work for me. I know other people absolutely love it, and if that's you, that's great. But for me, I did not enjoy Paula's Choice, so that is the 10th worst product of 2021 that I purchased. I just wanted to add that in case you were like, well, hang on a minute, you only did 9 and then a special mention. So yes, Paula's Choice, not my fave. Yeah. Okay, and I have a special mention. So I have done my 10 worst products, but this one is a special mention, and that is OPI. And these are the gel colour like varnishes that go under a lamp. So I was gifted these in PR and I hated them. I literally do hate them. I have a lamp and it is by Sensational. So it is not the most high-tech lamp, but I have used other brands' nail products under it and they set, and the Sensational products set. So I know the lamp is working and I know the lamp is doing its job. But with these ones, they just would not set. Like, I was applying them in really thin coats. I was then putting them under the lamp, and the same goes for their top coat and base coat, which I also have. I was putting them on and they would just stay tacky. And it says, like, on the website, oh, you know, you put them under for like 30 seconds and then they're dry. I had them under for 10 minutes and these would not dry. And I was talking to one of my friends. She loves doing her nails. She has a lot of nail stuff, and she was saying it could be the type of colour. She said reds and oranges are actually more prone to not drying down properly, and that she has struggled with those sort of shades in the past. But I also have a pink one that just for me still wouldn't set, and neither did the top coat. So for me, obviously I did not buy these, but I do regret having them in my collection, and they will be heading towards a declutter very soon. And with the whole staying tacky and sticky, like I was using like those lint-free wipes that you can wipe over to try and like take away the extra sticky that you can get with some nail things. They wouldn't fix the problem, and then I'd, you know, wait for hours for them to dry, and then I'd have to go to the toilet and dry my hands on a towel, and then you'd pick up all like the fluff, and then you'd get the towel imprint on your nails, and I was just like, there is no point. I have spent 2-3 hours on these waiting for them to dry, and they haven't dried, and they're still wet, and they're still, yeah, I do not like these. I wanted to do a special mention. The shades that I have are My Chihuahua Doesn't Bite Anymore, Cajun Shrimp, and Mod About You, and obviously the top coat and the base coat. So I do not like those. I wanted to mention them in this video as some of the worst products that I tried. So yeah, I'm not happy with those. They will be heading to a declutter very soon. I do actually have a whole box full of goodies that I want to declutter at the beginning of this year sometime, so I will do that very soon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below, do you have any of these products? Do you find that they don't work for you as well? Do you find that you want to get rid of them, or you have got rid of them? Let me know. I would love to hear. So yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.